It's undeniably one of the most intriguingly eerie locations on Earth. Ships and airplanes mysteriously vanish while radios and compasses inexplicably cease to function. Some have even claimed to witness unidentified flying objects in the area. I'm not just referring to the famous Bermuda Triangle. There are actually at least 11 other enigmatic regions known as vile vortices. So what exactly are these phenomena and how do they come into existence? For insights into this matter, you might want to turn to Ivan T. Sanderson, a writer and biologist who held a deep fascination for the paranormal and the unexplainable during the 1950s and 1960s. Ivan T. Sanderson is the individual credited with originally coining the term vile vortices. Throughout his journeys, he diligently documented his encounters. What intrigued him most were the locations where the most peculiar and unexplainable phenomena repeatedly occurred, including instances of ships disappearing, among other oddities. He meticulously charted 12 of these enigmatic spots, distributed across the globe. What makes this phenomenon even more perplexing is that 6 of them are nearly perfectly aligned above the equator, with the remaining 6 situated below it. Let's begin with the most renowned among the 12, the Bermuda Triangle. This enigmatic area, also dubbed the Devil's Triangle, has harbored mysteries and misadventures for centuries. You might be familiar with the incidents involving the ships Rosalie and Ellen Austin in the 19th century. The initial vessel was discovered completely devoid of occupants, yet remarkably unscathed. In contrast, the second ship stumbled upon a dilapidated vessel, prompting its crew to investigate, only for those crew members to subsequently vanish without a trace. The catalog of missing ships and aircraft within this region is extensive and continues to expand. So what exactly transpires in this stretch of water linking Miami, San Juan, and Bermuda? In addition to the speculative theories involving paranormal phenomena like wormholes to alternate dimensions and gateways to the underworld, this area frequently experiences dense fog attributed to methane gas, which at times obscures visibility and poses navigation challenges for travelers. However, the unanswered question regarding these disappearances still lingers. These megaliths stand as a remarkable architectural enigma, showcasing the advanced capabilities of a civilization that thrived in a time when we lacked the technological tools for stable construction. However, as is often the case with ancient burial sites, things take an unsettling turn. To this day, individuals who fly over this region of the Sahara Desert frequently fail to return, accompanied by erratic compass behavior and electronic malfunctions in the area. Eyewitnesses have described an overwhelming and ominous aura that becomes palpable upon entering this place. Mohenjo-Daro, an archaeological site located in Pakistan that traces its origins back to the Indus Valley Civilization around 2500 BCE. Similarly to the situation in Algeria, this civilization exhibited a rather unexpected level of advancement in terms of construction and urban development. The perplexing aspect lies in the mystery surrounding the demise of the inhabitants of this town. Upon excavation, the remains suggested a scenario in which it appeared as though everyone met their fate simultaneously. Various theories have been proposed, including the possibility of a natural disaster, a hostile incursion by a neighboring empire, or even the wrath of vengeful and violent deities. Regrettably, the exact cause remains shrouded in uncertainty. The Dragon's Triangle. Continuing eastward along the same northern line, we find ourselves in Japan, home to the Dragon's Triangle, also known as the Devil's Sea. What sets this vile vortex apart is the presence of an underwater city often referred to as Japan's Atlantis. Once again, we encounter the enigma of ancient civilizations crafting remarkably precise architectural marvels. Deep beneath the ocean's surface, you'll discover an abundance of stone monoliths characterized by flawless 90-degree angles. However, it's not time to don your diving gear just yet. Given the numerous disappearances of planes and ships reminiscent of the Bermuda Triangle of the Pacific, Japanese authorities have deemed this area exceedingly perilous to approach. The Hamakulia Volcano. Positioned within the Ring of Fire, our next vile vortex is the Hamakulia Volcano, located in Hawaii. The local populace holds the volcano in the highest regard, attributing to it an aura of mystique and power. The evidence? Well, accounts have identified peculiar electrical phenomena within this region. In fact, there was an eyewitness who claimed to have witnessed a plane vanishing from the radar right before their eyes. Easter Island. Now let's journey south of the equator to one of the most secluded locations on Earth. Easter Island in Polynesia. Here you'll encounter a collection of nearly 900 moai statues meticulously crafted by the Rapa Nui people. These imposing figures can weigh up to a staggering 90 tons, rendering transportation an almost insurmountable challenge. So how did they manage to construct and relocate them for several centuries, spanning from 1400 to 1650? While some outlandish theories attribute it to extraterrestrial involvement, it's more plausible that the Rapa Nui employed a different, albeit physically demanding method, perhaps involving a team of laborers. However, the exact approach remains a subject of debate. The South Atlantic anomaly lives up to its name. It's a region on Earth where natural radiation levels go haywire. Astronauts venturing into this perilous zone have reported experiencing hallucinations, and even satellites find it impossible to capture images of the area. While paranormal enthusiasts assert that it might serve as a gateway to another dimension, the scientific community provides an alternative explanation. Situated off the eastern coast of South America, this anomaly corresponds to the Earth's weakest magnetic field point. This particular condition seems to be the root cause of these unusual occurrences. Great Zimbabwe, its name almost sounds like a theme park. However, it's an awe-inspiring megalithic site, this time located in Zimbabwe. It was once inhabited by approximately 20,000 individuals, but today it stands as a deserted ghost town. Remarkably, the whereabouts of these inhabitants remain a profound enigma to this day. There are no historical accounts of substantial migrations, military conflicts, or any discernible explanations. Even myths or legends associated with the site are conspicuously absent, leaving us with one of the world's most perplexing mysteries. In the Indian Ocean, off the western coast of Australia, there exists a location marked by peculiar geological phenomena. A succession of massive earthquakes occurring in close succession might not be as perplexing if this area were typically recognized for such occurrences. This location off the western coast of Australia, nestled in the Indian Ocean, experiences highly unusual geological phenomena. The occurrence of consecutive massive earthquakes might not appear as out of the ordinary if this area were a known meeting point for two tectonic plates, but it's not. The Wharton Basin is situated well within the boundaries of the Australian plate. Nevertheless, researchers strongly suspect the emergence of a new fault line in this region. Could it be another gateway of sorts? Such a hypothesis might offer an explanation for the sudden disappearance of aircraft in this vicinity. Australia finds itself flanked by vile vortices on both its eastern and western sides. As we venture to the eastern side, we encounter the Loyalty Islands. This region in the South Pacific is characterized by numerous enigmatic whirlpools and a significant amount of geological activity. However, what about the reported disappearance of an island in this area back in 2012? Well, before you start fashioning your tinfoil hat, it's worth noting that there was never an island at that location to begin with. While it did appear on maps, it was a cartographic error from the outset, likely stemming from a mistake in coordinates. So, in essence, scientists undiscovered this island. They may be situated at opposite ends of the globe, but these two locations share two distinct characteristics: ice and perplexing disappearances. At the North Pole, an expedition involving 129 individuals ventured off course and was rediscovered 150 years later. On the flip side, the South Pole has its unique way of unsettling us. In Antarctica, certain researchers were left utterly astonished when they stumbled upon remnants that appeared to resemble ancient extraterrestrial civilizations predating humans. While that does sound rather extraordinary, well, we've taken a double lap around the world and now you're acquainted with the 12 regions to steer clear of when journeying by ship or plane. However, one lingering question remains. Why are precisely these 12 locations enshrouded in mystery? The prevailing theory concerning these vile vortices centers around the concept of ley lines. Essentially, this entails the alignment of significant landmarks, sacred sites, or human-crafted structures in a precise and conspicuous manner. Regarding the precise placement of these sites, it was likely done to facilitate straightforward navigation for travelers, akin to an ancient map in the era before Google. This theory holds substantial spiritual, mystical, and feng shui significance. Some theorists even suggest that ancient civilizations may have employed these locations as portals, akin to the concept in the game Minecraft for swift transit between different places. Well, that's quite intriguing. Another theory posits that these 12 sites are integral components of a particular planetary configuration. An alternative theory proposes that these 12 locations are integral to a unique organization of the planet, resembling a colossal puzzle where the pieces converge at these vortices. Acting as focal points, they accumulate significant energy. In particular, advocates highlight the electromagnetic anomalies in these regions, which might be a potential factor behind the mysterious incidents. This energy could potentially interfere with radar systems and trigger electrical glitches in both ships and aircraft. Naturally, skeptics tend to seek explanations beyond the realm of the paranormal. Numerous of these vortices witness substantial geological phenomena and harsh weather conditions, which may stem from the convergence of tectonic plates, atmospheric pressure systems, or oceanic currents. The Bermuda Triangle is even dubbed Hurricane Alley. Nonetheless, one might ponder whether these tangible and quantifiable geological occurrences are influenced by the paranormal. I'll leave it to you to determine your stance on that matter. Please do feel open to share your own theories regarding this in the comments section below.